Thing we're going to do to really engage the kids is to ask them 4 questions. The first question is, how many of you rode on a school bus today? Okay, some of you did. How many of you rode in a car with mom or dad? Quite a few did. Okay. All right, how many wore your seatbelt today? We like to see a lot of hands go up, but they don't always do. All right, and the 4th question is, how many of you sat in a booster seat today? What are these right here? All right. These 4 questions are used to show the teachers, the principal, and even the other children how many children are sitting in a booster seat. We'll compare this to how many should be sitting in a booster seat later on. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the Tennessee state law. Under 4 feet 9 and 9 years old, a child needs to be in a booster seat. We use this height chart to visually represent that. So at this point, you're going to need volunteers from the crowd. Get 10 to 20 students. You can ask the teachers to pick the children, you can ask Ollie to pick the children, or other volunteers to go out and pick some volunteers to bring up to the front of the room. We will then line them up in front of this high chart and see how tall they are compared to the 4 feet 9 they need to be to get out of the booster seat. We're going to go visit a school and see how it's done.
If you're driving the car, you're probably grown up, right? Yeah. Okay. At least a teenager, okay? So even teenagers, even moms and dads, even grandparents, all have to use their seatbelt when they get in the car, okay? And you can help them by reminding them if they forget, okay? As soon as they get in the car, before they put it in drive and start driving down the road, you remind them, don't forget your seatbelt, okay? On the count of 3, everybody say, don't forget your seatbelt together. 1, let me count. 1, 2, 3. Good job, guys, and that is really cool. So give yourselves a round of applause for that one. Okay, now we need to play a game because we have another rule in Tennessee, the Tennessee law about booster seats. Okay, have you guys ever heard what the Tennessee booster seat law is yet? Okay. We have a big poster over here that says in Spanish. How many of you guys know how to speak Spanish? Cool. I'm learning, but I'm still not very good at it, okay? So the law in Spanish and English is the same, okay? If you're under 9 years old and under 4 feet 9, you need to use a booster seat when you ride in the car, okay? This arrow, everybody see this arrow up here? Okay. This is the arrow that marks on our poster 4 feet 9 inches tall, okay? Way up here. Ollie, you want to hold it? See, look way up here. 4 feet 9 inches tall, okay? And 9 years old. So if you're under 9 years old and under 4 feet 9, you need to use a booster seat in the car. So everybody practice this. This is how we're going to play the game. On the count of 3, everybody shout booster. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Okay, and if you're taller than 4 feet 9, like Miss Deborah and Commissioner Mitchell and Ollie and me and Officer Fernandez and Carol and Christy, you need to use a seatbelt because you're taller, okay? So on the count of 3, let's all say seatbelt together, okay? 1, 2, 3. I think they're going to do awesome at this game. Okay, guys, we need volunteers from the audience, okay?